Hello there, welcome back to today's video. Now, I'm going to try to make a series of pretty much my journey towards Funded Goal. Alright, now what I've done is I've purchased an account on FundNext, as you can clearly see here. We've got 25k, two-step, it's a light one, and then it is a swap free indeed. Okay, now currently on the account you can actually see that I am 0. Pretty much 1% on. I've been trading 1 day. You can actually see my overall thing. Now the target profit I need to make is at 2,000, so 2k profit I need to make in this particular case. Now the daily loss is 1,000, so that's the maximum I can lose per day, and the overall loss is 2,000 in this particular case. Okay, now the way we're going to do that would be the following. So I'm going to move this chart here. So here is the plan. Okay, again we're going to see what the plan work and so on and so forth. Now what I have is I have a 100. We got. Oops. Let me just pause this. Come back. Okay. So what we have is we have the following. So we got 2,000k. Now what we're going to do is we're going to trade in terms of 0.3%. Okay. Now this 0.3%. This will be, if I use my calculator there to show you how much is 0.3% of the account. So therefore, we're going to be doing 0.3% divided by 100% multiplied by. Okay, so therefore, roughly I'll be losing $75 there. Okay, so $75 in this particular case, but I'll allow myself the buffer of going to $80 in this particular case. Okay, so this is per trade. So this is how much I'll be looking per trade. Now, if I do this properly, then the number of trade I can lose would be much greater. So therefore, if so, the loss is 1,000. Okay, so therefore, I'll be able to lose 12 trades. So 12 trades, I have to lose 12 trades in a row to pretty much lose the account. And if I'm risking 75%, then 13 trades in this case, one extra trade. Okay. Now, in terms of risk reward, what we're looking for is we want to look for anything between two to, I think probably the maximum I can go is 4, so 2 to 4 in this particular case. So this means that, so let's go for $80. So this means that if I win, I'll be winning from this much. So if I win, I'll be winning from this much all the way to 4 times that. 4 times that, which is 300 in this case. So pretty much I'll be looking in between. Okay, so this will be my target profit. So 1 is to 2, 1 is to 2, or 1 is to 4, anything in between what the thing will give me. Okay, now, and in terms of trading, in terms of trades, we're going to be looking at set trading session. Okay, so London session or the New York session, of course, we're going to be looking at this one here. Okay, now let's see a few trades I've entered. Okay, so let me just click on that, change this color. 20, here we go. So this is what we got. Okay, so risk. Profit. Okay, now when we go back to this one here, so Funded Next. Now one thing we want to understand with Funded Next is Funded Next equal to commissions. They do take commissions. Okay, they do take commissions. Now the commission can be quite expensive depending on what we're trading. I'm going to show you guys. Okay, so if you're trading Asian session, so expensive during, I'll say, Asia session. Okay, this is what I've noticed. They're very expensive during Asian session. So you can range from like $4 all the way to like $70 depending on how much profit you're making. Yeah, so this is you want to be very careful with. Okay, commissions. Okay, now and commission will be taking away from some of your profit. Let's say you make 160, then they can eat away some profit. Okay, anyway, let's dive in. Okay, so trades. Let's take a look at the trades that we got. So trading overview. Here we go. Right, so these are the stats I got so far. Okay, risk reward you can actually see is there. Worst trades. Okay, so it should be 80%. It should be $80, but I think this one I messed up the stop loss there. We're going to find this out, and then long and so on and so forth. Okay, so let's dive into the trades now. So these are the 4 trades I placed today. Let's go through some of them. Okay, now this trade here. Oops, go back. This trade here. This one. I've closed this one manually because UJ was not giving me the right move. So it was dropping, so I went for a short. But it was not dropping much. So I was in profit and I just cancelled it out. Now the next 2 trades was, so the trade was on Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, and then I was another trade on EU. Sorry, not EU, EJ to buy. Unfortunately, it hit my stop loss, and then I entered this on the sell to go with the trend, and you can actually see that I got this much. Now the one thing is not showing is the commission. Now there are commissions. Let me see whether it can. Let me check whether I can. It's visible here. Okay, commissions is 0. Interesting. Now Bitcoin, I know for Bitcoin there was no commission. This one there was no commission. Interesting. There was indeed commission. Let me check my my MetaTrader account so that I can tell you exactly. Alright, so let's do this one. I'm gonna go on tax. Now here the commission for this one was 4.9. The commission for this one was 4.9 again. 4.9 again. 4.9 again. The commission for the Bitcoin was, so this was 0, which was good. And then the commission on buy and sell was 4.9. Okay, so the commission was 4.9, pretty much nearly $5. Yeah, the commission was nearly $5. Now notice that, yeah, so during the Asian session, like I said earlier, the commission can be very big. Now the one thing is very messed up is because of this. Now on TradingView, sorry, not TradingView, on here it says commission 0, but actually they do take commission from you. Okay, that's what happened. If I go on analytics, you can actually see. No idea what's this. Okay, I need to fix this again. I'm sure. Refresh this. What's going on? Okay, so just some. Right, so let's go back. Here we go. Right, let's go dive into the trades. So remember, I got 4 trades. Let's go for EU first, and then I can talk to you about that. Okay, so EU, here we go. So this is where EU was. Okay, now the reason why I went for long is because of this point here. Okay, it's because of this point here. Now, what I'll go is I will delete this. I'm going to go on the higher time frame so you can actually see what was my thought process going on. And this was somewhere Monday, somewhere here then. Okay. Now, at some point I was looking for a pullback. Because why? Because we have the Friday range being created, so we got the Friday highs, we got the Friday lows being created in this particular case, and then what happened is we have a sweep of liquidity. So if we go on the lower time frame, we can actually see what has happened is we have, because of liquidity print there, of course, we got a big move on the downside during London session, which is this, and I was like, okay, so we are going to do some retracement. So go on the lower time frame. I was looking to go for a long, I think at some point, somewhere here. Okay, during London session, I was like, okay, let's go for a long, and then I may have entered here or something. I think I saw this move happening. I think I may have entered already, not sure. Stop loss was below, could be below this one, Anyway, and I was targeting those highs there, those liquidity points. Okay, those liquidity points, and you can actually see I was in profit, and the price just crumbled down to take me out during the New York session. Okay, and then what happened was I saw it. I was like, okay, so clearly price is definitely bearish because we are displacing on the downside, and then price went up and then come down, and then I'm pretty much looking to enter for a trade in this particular case. Okay, so for a trade there, which I won in this particular case. Okay, so one trade lost, one trade won. You can actually see the amounts. Okay, so pretty much I lost this one, I made twice the amount, so pretty much I'm in positive. Last one. Bitcoin was very good as well. So Bitcoin was for a long, and this was somewhere Thursday. This was somewhere here. There was somewhere here. Okay. Now, same thing with Bitcoin is because we have a liquidity tap happening on Bitcoin there, and then we started moving out. So we got some liquidity tap there that was building up. You can actually see this one was, and then we have big move there, and then pretty much I entered for a move, something like this. Okay, something like this, and then I just want this one there. Again, now ideally I want this is what I want. I want ratio to be 1:2, but this one it is what it is. It is what it is. So ideally I'll go for the points here. Okay, so go a little high time frame. You have the order block there. So this is where I would have gone for 1:2. Okay, nice one. And so that's 1, 2, and then yeah. So UJ. Let's see the trade on UJ. Now UJ was indeed I think short, wasn't it? Short from somewhere here, I think. Yeah, somewhere here. What time? What was it? Huh. Yeah, the time is a bit messed up there. I don't think the time is correct because definitely it was not 4 o'clock. But definitely around this point. I think it was around this point where I went for short. The price was just not dropping enough, so I just closed the trade manually in this particular case. Now there was a potential trade on the upside, okay, which you can clearly see because we have some point of interest there. Price reacted nicely, sweep this, and give us nice rejection for a 1:3. Not higher, but 1:3 there, nice and easy, and then price just dump with big volume in this particular case. Okay, so this is the trade for so far. Yeah, so far. Now I still need to make loads percentage. Okay, so I still need to make loads percentage because I'm at 2k out of this, which is 8%. I need to make 8%, so I have 7%, 70% to go. 7% to go. Okay. Now in the next video, we're going to be looking at some potential trades for our next step. Okay. All right.